Hey, what is going on, guys? D-Mac here. Welcome back to another episode of our Halifax Buccaneers franchise mode. We made it to the second round of the playoffs, boys. If you haven't already, hit like and subscribe. There are new videos every single day. We're going to simulate a couple of days. We're going to get to that second round. Who are we up against now? The Philly Flyers again. And Ryan Dzingel did say yes to our contract. We extended him for 3 more years. Dude, he was so clutch in that first round. I do want to take a really quick peek at stats, and then really quickly, right before we get into the second round, I want to take a look at our created people and see how they've done. Look at Patty Mick leading the team. 9 points. He's 84 overall right now. Look at his shooting. Look at his wheels, baby. He doesn't really have that poise right now. He doesn't have the greatest poise in the world, but look at his shooting, look at his speed, look at his discipline, look at his offensive awareness, his puck control and deking. Everything is looking really, really good. We got Matt Siemens, who's still 83 overall, but we got him in such a team-friendly freaking contract, baby. Let's see how Ryan Chisholm's doing, 905, 308. That's maybe not so great. His individual performance, morale is still holding strong for the moment. Let's see how everybody else is looking in the NHL right now. Entire league, Leon Draisaitl, Connor McDavid, those are the guys leading the league right now. So we're very quickly going to take a peek at some of our created people, and then we're going to jump right into round 2, and we're going to try and get through that just as quick as we frickin' can. We are a contending team, and we are making a friggin' playoff run. All right, so Patrick McDonald, 9 points in 7 games. He's up to 84 overall. Ethan Bryant, did they make the playoffs? I'm not 100% sure if they even made the playoffs this year. Playoff stats, nope. They sadly did not go to the playoffs this year. They made it to round 2 last year. The New York Rangers, I can't remember if they made it to the playoffs this year. I don't think they did. Or if they did, I don't think he was there. So the Washington Capitals are another one. McDonald is still injured right now. But I honestly don't think the Capitals made the playoffs. I'm pretty darn sure, though, that the Leafs did. But Cameron McDonald has 0 points in 6 games played in that first round. He's a -2, playing like pretty much third-line minutes. So very quickly, let's take a quick peek at the lines on the Philadelphia Flyers to see what we're going up against. I really didn't think we were gonna, I really didn't think we were gonna be able to beat the New Jersey Devils with the lineup that they got, but here we go. JVR, Couturier, and Voracek, that's a pretty strong first line, but not an overpoweringly strong first line. I would say their second line, I would say, is like better than their first, as far as second lines go, but their third line is power, man. Their third line is terrific. And their fourth line is pretty much the most fourth-liney line I've ever seen. They got so many centers. This whole middle 6. Look at this. 6 centers for their middle 6. On defense, Provy and Ghost. Provy and Ghost is one hell of a top 2. And they got a relatively good top 4, and their bottom 2 defense is, you know what? So defensively, they're a really, really solid team, and you know they're going to be rocking Carter Hart in the net. I think this series is going to be just as hard as round 1, if not harder. So let's see. We're starting at the YouTube Center in Halifax, Nova Scotia yet again. Let's jump right into it. Have a Pepsi break real quick. Get the ×8 speed sim going, and it's 1-0 Seth Jones, first shot of round 2. So we got Claude Giroux got 1 goal back, but we have 2 goals in the first period, both by defensemen. Both SJ goals on defense. Carter Hart not looking so strong early on. It's 2-1 Halifax entering the second period. So we're just going to keep on keeping on. Let's go. Second period of play. We're up by 1. Let's go, boys. Let's keep this train rolling and let's get ourselves one hell of a lead. All right, we're almost halfway through this game. Still up by 1. We're getting outshot pretty good, though. We're getting dramatically outshot now. but we're still winning. Power play time. Power play. We can't get anything done on that power play, even though our power play is quite good. Strong and quite strong, as the Reverend Tholomew Plague would say. Time for the third period. Let's just keep this trainer rolling. Let's try and not make these videos too long, but Nolan Patrick's going to tie that one right up. Oh my God, and Matt Niskanen's going to score immediately after. It's 3-2, 4-2 for Philadelphia. Are we doing this again? Are you serious, man? Are we doing this again? Come on, bring it back, boys. Bring it. We're not getting back into this. My God. Here we go. It'll be one of those too little, too late scenarios. Nah, they're going to get an empty netter. And that's going to do it for game one of the playoffs. It's a 5-2 game. 5-2 win for the Philly Flyers. Ryan Chisholm didn't play that bad. He faced over 40 shots. So it's Seth Jones by Kuzi and Ovi. Stephen Johns Blippy himself by Kapanen and Snuggerud. And that's the only two guys on our team that got goals. It was two defensemen. All right. Well, regardless, we're going to jump over to game number 2, and we're just going to keep flying right into this one. We're losing chemistry slowly, but we can get that back. Times 8 simulation. Let's go, boys. Better than the last one like we did in the first round. Let's go. Early power play. It's Alex Ovechkin, man. Never count Ovi out. Ovi does not lose well, but Paul Stastny's going to get it back. Another power play. Not another power play goal. And we are starting to lean a little bit towards the end of the first, and Rodriguez is going to make it 2-1 for Philly. So we're going to be going into the second period down by 1. Let's see how we do here. All right, early on in that second period, we still haven't cracked 10 shots. There we go. It took us 25 minutes to crack 10 shots, but Kasperi Kapanen scores, and Provorov gets one right after within a minute. And another one for Voracek. Chisholm here. Chisholm's looking real shaky to start this second round. I'm not liking that so much. Can we come on? Let's try and get back into this one a little bit here. I don't want to drop 2 games at home, because then we're down 2-0 in the series. We got swept last year in the second round. I think it was against Philadelphia too. Either that or no, we were up against Philly in the first round and we absolutely embarrassed them. So, third period, Matt Siemens gets us back into this one, down by 1. Keep going, Matty. And we're on the power play, and we can't do anything with it. Get us back into it, boys. No. Don't take penalties. Come on, boys. Stop taking penalties. Jake Virtanen. That's what I'm talking about. Get another one, everybody. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Don't do it. Don't do it. Come on. And we drop games 1 and 2 at frickin' home. The people of Nova Scotia are furious right now. Ovi with his 5th by Kuzi and Dzingel. Cap with his 1st by Backlund and Jones. Then Siemens with his 5th by Dzingel and Kapanen, and Jake Virtanen by Kuzi and Seth Jones. My goodness, boys. We can't be going down 2-0 in this series right now, man. Come on. All right, so looks like we're on our way to the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. So Eunice Korpisalo is losing morale because of locker room interactions. So I am going to look at that really quick and see what our problem is. What is our problem? Is there somebody emerging as a negative presence in this locker room right now? What's going on? Or is it simply that maybe we got like Jay Bouwmeester is not having a good time, something like that maybe? I'm not sure, man. Oh my God, Michael Backlund hates this entire team. Michael Backlund is going to lose the Stanley Cup for us. I'm not even joking. The fact that Backlund is so hateful is going to lose the playoffs for us. I'm not even joking, man. I think he's the only one that hates people, and it's like every time you turn around, it seems like he hates somebody new. We're getting down to the bottom. It's Jay Bouwmeester, man. I think he's just kind of dropping because he's up there, you know. But when you see things like this is the crap that will literally lose the playoffs for you. And it's like we're in the middle of the playoffs. I don't have the players to just drop Backlund. I can't just take an 84 overall third line center and just drop him out of the playoffs, right? It's like we're too far now. We're too deep into it right now. I'm not gonna like hold on. I can't even like grab a crappy free agent center or anything. It's like I can't even do that, right? So it's like if I view contracts, I don't even really know that there's anybody I could call up. Well, we got McKegg. But he's not an NHL caliber guy, right? He's playing 26 minutes a night in the playoffs, I guess. They were in the playoffs. We must have got swept. Yeah. So yeah, we got swept in the playoffs with our AHL team. Greg McKegg, yeah, frig, hey, he's like the only frickin' one. Our AHL team has nobody that even has depth forward friggin' role. So it's like we could maybe bring up McKegg, but it's like, does that really help anything? You know, it's like, I don't know. So if I was to go to roster moves, would any team be able to, I don't know, are waivers, waivers are in effect right now, right? So it's like, what do I do here, right? So I go to Michael Backlund, go into the system, go to Greg McKegg, and waive Michael Backlund. He hates this entire team. So it's like, you know, you will be required to fix your line. So, okay, so there's no waivers because it's the playoffs. So Michael Backlund's going to have to go, baby. He's got to go, you know. Michael Backlund, dude, you got to go off this team. It's like, this place is toxic right now, dude. Boom, Jamel Smith up there still gets that +3. Come on, McKegg, what? He fits everywhere. So that's good. He does fit everywhere. Okay, we might be able to salvage this right now. You know what, we're saying best lines because they're out of the playoffs anyway. Michael Backlund gained morale for becoming the captain. The Halifax Buccaneers are officially a hopeful team. So our team statistically just took a huge step back, but dude, Michael Backlund, seriously. All right, so you know what? The next thing I got to do is now I got to send down Jay Bouwmeester. All right, and the reason why I'm going to send down Jay Bouwmeester is because, yeah, okay, send him down. Boom. I'm really sorry, Jay. I had to send you down, but it's like I can't have people losing morale in the middle of the playoffs. So we're going to jump into Game 3. We had to get rid of Michael Backlund. We had to get rid of Jay Bouwmeester. Times 8, let's go. I know our team took a bit of a statistical hit here, but I think this might be able to help us get back into these playoffs. Power play, and we give up a shorthanded goal. It's Pierre-Edouard Bellemare. We're still on the power play, not doing anything with it, though. So it's 2-0 JVR. It's 3-0. Oh, my God. Somebody get Cheesy out of the net, man. Cheesy is falling apart. This whole season, I think, literally just fell apart. I honestly think this whole season might have just fallen apart, man. But you know what? We got Ryan Dzingel back. Kuzi says no. Kuzi's like, never say die, baby. Then Gus picks up on that. Momentum is all ours right now. Let's go, boys. Let's go. We're only down by 1 at the halfway point. Don't give up another one. That's what I'm talking about. Power play. Tie game. It's Ovi. I spoke too soon. But it's 4-3. Konechny puts one past Ryan Chisholm. But we're only down by 1. We're not down by 3 now. Come on, boys. Stay in this freaking game. Stay in this series. We cannot be dropping all these friggin' games. Third period, let's go, boys. Get a quick one, it's Kuzi. But now we're shorthanded. We killed it off. That's what we needed. It's 4-4. Come on, boys. 5-4 to Dzingel. Loving that. Patty Mick, 6-4. Are we getting back into this, baby? Are we getting back into this series? On the power play, we didn't do anything with it. Just hold them off, boys. We just outshot them like 20-3 in the last little while. Holy crap, we took this game. We are back in this series, boys. 6-4. So it's like, yeah, I got rid of Michael Backlund. I brought up McKegg. Jamel Smith jumps up on that third line. He's now playing like an 83 overall. So Kuzi by Krug and Ovi. Gus by Patty Mick. Ovi by Kuzi. Kuzi by Jamel Smith and Torrey Krug. Ryan Dzingel by Seth Jones and Matt Siemens. And Patty Mick with his 6th goal of the playoffs by Jamel Smith and Nate Schmidt. We're still in it, boys. But what I need to do now, what I forgot to do last time, and look at that, Ovi. Ovi's leading our team in points. So we're still in this. It's a 2-1 series right now. What I need to do is jump on to special teams and make sure Make sure McKegg is not on too many of our special teams. All right, so penalty kill. McKegg is the center of that line, but I think I'm going to make that Jamel Smith. And yeah, Jamel Smith. Can we get any kind of a bonus on this? Nah. All right, we're just going to leave that alone. 3-man power play. If we move Jamel Smith up here again, yeah. So 5-on-3, we don't have the greatest penalty kill in the world, but you know what? It's good enough that I'm willing to go with it. Now let's go ahead to game 4. So they beat us. They beat us in both of our games at home, and so far we've beaten them in the one game in the Wells Fargo Center. So we're still in Philadelphia. Come on, boys. Stay in this series. Don't let it become a stranglehold, man. Don't let it become a stranglehold series. Tie this up. I don't care if it takes us 28 freaking games to get there. Let's keep going, boys. 1-0. It's Obe Kubel. Another power play. Come on, boys. And Voracek's going to tie the game halfway through the first. It's all right, man. It's only 1-1. It's only 1-1. We got to tie this series, and then guess what, baby? We're taking that momentum home to Halifax. In front of the people. The people hate Michael Backlund. He is making this locker room toxic in the playoffs, and we cannot have that. Gave up another penalty. Don't give up a goal. That's a long one. Yep, it's a long one. Hayes is going to get it. Jiver's going to get another one. It's 3-1 Philly. Come on, boys. We've gotten back into this. We've gotten back into this before. We have not taken shots in this game. That's something we got to change. It's 4-1. They're out shooting. It's 27-10. Let's go. Obe Kubel putting the team on his back right now. 4-3 Jamel Smith. Our bottom 6 is killing it right now. Ryan Chisholm is not killing it. But we are being outshot 2-1 in this game, and it's only 5-3. So our shots are much more effective than theirs so far in this game. All we need is 2 goals like we got in the last game. Come back, tie this game up, and we got ourselves a series, man. We got a series, boys. Third period. Let's go, boys. Don't let it be a stranglehold. Don't let it... Yes! Blippy! I love you, Blippy. I'm an excavator. That's what I'm talking about. Get another one, boys. Now we gave up a power play. That's no good. Kill it off. Get another one. Tie it at 5. Let's go. Come on. Come on, boys. Tie the game late. Come on. Another one. Come on. Tied at 5. Holy crap, it's Torrey Krug in the final minute of the game. He ties it at 5 in the Wells Fargo Center. CPU versus CPU, baby. Let's go. Come on, Ovi. You came up clutch before. Do it again, baby. Come on, Ovi. Time for a Pepsi break. My voice is shot, people. All right. My voice is going downhill fast right now. All right, we're jumping in overtime. Kuzi and Couturier. Opening face-off of overtime number 1 is going to go to Couturier. So the Flyers get control of the puck, and they're just going to play with it in the neutral zone in their own end. They're looking for an opening, and they found it. They got in. They're waiting for it across. Nice play by Chisholm. And here's Torrey Krug. Gets it up to Kuzi. Kuzi tries to throw it to Ovechkin, but he's just not there. What a nice little body check. And here's Voracek. In our zone. Oh, no. Cross crease. Oh, no. And game 4 goes to the Flyers. That was a quick one. Wow. All right. That is no fun at all. So, all right, we'll just jump right back to the menu. Well, we're back at the menu. We thought Krug was so clutch at the end of that game, too. Krugy was so clutch at the end of that game, but look at this. Look at this. Boom. Locker room chemistry jumps up to 78. That is what I'm talking about. So, you know what? Screw it, man. Screw it, baby. Well, now it's down to 77. But 77 is better than what it was when Michael freaking Backlund was on our team. So in the next round, whoever wins is going on to face the Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh, baby. Game 5. Here we go. Game 5 of the playoffs. We're down 3-1 in this series. Let's just make it interesting, baby. Let's make them work for it. Here we go. First period. Come on. Let's take on Fan. Giroux gets one on the power play. It was so quick. He got it so quick off the power play that the fact that they even had a power play didn't even show up. Now they got another power play. Don't let them score again. Come on, they got a stranglehold on this series. And Belmar puts it, and Jiver puts it in. You know what? Ryan Chisholm right now is like 100% the reason why we're freaking losing this series. He's not, but it's nice to put a face to the blame. Oh, okay. We need to slow them down. So what we need to do, all we need to do is slow down Philadelphia, and for God's sake, start throwing something at the net. Guys, throw something on net. They're out shooting you. They're out playing you. You're better than this. You are a good team. You deserve to be in the friggin' playoffs. Second period. Here we go, boys. They're still on the power play, but we killed it off. Let's go. There you go. Kuzi brings it back. 3-1 game now. We're still getting outshot, but at least we're putting a couple on the net. They're on the power play again. Who the hell keeps taking penalties on this team? They're on the power play again. Come on, boys. Get one more. Get one more. We got 11 shots. Come on. All right. Well, we got one back, but we're about to go into the third period, guys. We're about to go into the freaking third period. We cannot just get one back here. We have to get at least 2 goals. Force overtime. Stay in the series. Yeah, we didn't get swept in the second round, but they're about to take us out in 5. That's like almost just as bad as 4. All right, so we're going to go into the third period. Keep that in mind, boys. Keep that in mind. Halifax, we got to rally as a freaking team. And that is 100% what we're going to do. We're going to rally. We're going to come back in this. Look at Torrey Krug scored with like 20 freaking seconds left in the last one. So let's go. Third period, boys. Let's get on it early. Let's get on it early, baby. Nah, we're not going to score on that power play. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Bring us back. Bring us back. Keep our dreams alive. We're giving up penalties in the third period, boys. Come on. Come on. Put something in the net. Dude, quit taking penalties. What are you doing? Final minute. Here we go. Yep. That's going to do it for our playoff hopes and dreams. I'm going to see who it was. Yeah, it was Kuzi that scored for us. It was assisted by Virtanen and Torrey Krug. So that's going to do it for us for the playoffs. Greg McKegg, I would like to say thank you. I know you were kind of thrown to the wolves there a little bit. Anyway, I want to go... Okay, what I'm going to do is kind of cheating, and I don't really like to do this very often, but I think I want to offer like a 1-year extension to Ovechkin. For sure, I'll give him 8.9. For the express intent of trading him away, we need to rebuild and retool the top part of this team. I want the top of this team to be led by Patrick McDonald, Kuznetsov. So it's going to be Patty Mick, Kuznetsov, and I'm thinking I'm going to trade Ovi for a really high caliber top line guy. We want to get that. We want to get that top line chemistry to +5. We want to have a dominating top line. So for right now, I'm going to just say sim to draft. Actually, you know what? First, I want to look at the draft board because I honestly don't even know what we have for draft picks. So, yeah. What do we have? We have our first round pick, so we're probably going to end up, with like the 23rd pick at the draft. Then we got 2 third-rounders, a 5th, and 2 6ths. That's what we got. All right, so I'm hoping when next year starts, Oliver Dupuis is a lot closer to joining us in the NHL. He is one of those guys that I really, really want killing penalties for us, playing a really important bottom 6 role. Not the kind of guy that's going to get a ton of points, but the kind of guy that has a really important job, just killing penalties. So Alex Ovechkin decided he is going to re-sign for that 1 year. I know I'm going to take a lot of flack for re-signing him just for the express purpose of him still having value when I trade him. So the Philadelphia Flyers win the Stanley Cup. All right, you know what? I don't feel bad about us losing to them because they went on to win the cup. So that makes me feel a lot better, you know? Now, I am going to have to... So Arizona won the draft lottery. Now, I was interested in the top guy. He is an elite playmaker. I would be really happy if they had like a power forward somewhere in here. Someone who's going to be a really solid power forward, but we also do need playmakers. The thing is, I don't need a playmaker that's going to be on the top line, you know? But this guy is like 100% NHL ready. Solid playmaker. He's not tiny. You know, I would love this guy. What about this guy? He says two-way forward. I would actually say he's more like a playmaker. He's NHL ready. We got Sergei Yakupov. I hope he's better than Niall. That's all I can say. So, yeah, I don't know. Like I was saying before, we need playmakers on this team. So who do we got near where we're going to draft? This guy, he could be elite. This Yakub Zhamnov, he's the 24th pick. And I was looking at this guy. I was looking at this fella. They're saying they don't know when he's going to get drafted. He's got that leadership quality. Central Scouting has him ranked 23rd. I don't know what our pick is. So as soon we got a few retired players. I do want to see who retired, right? So we got Patrice Bergeron retired, Jason Pominville, Duncan Keith, Brent Burns, Dustin Brown, Andrew Ladd, Erickson. I'm wondering if Bouwmeester retired. I'm thinking he probably did. Brad Richardson. What do we got? Beagle, Atestu, Andrew McDonald, Mitchell, Moore, Gunnarsson, Engeland. No, it honestly, yeah, you know what? It looks like Jay Bouwmeester is going to stick around for another year. So I want to see any goalies that retired. We got Chad Johnson, never heard of him. Richard Bachman, never heard of him. Justin Peters, never heard of him. And UC Renus finally retires. I actually messaged or left a comment for the hockey guy on YouTube saying, because he had a list of the top 10 most fun names to say or whatever it was. And I told him that a really underrated one is UC Renus. And I was like, how is that not on the board, man? All right, so first things last, we're going to do the draft interviews. We're going to go to the draft class. I want to take a peek at that kid, right? I do want to take a peek at that kid. And maybe a couple of people in the surrounding area. So he was 23rd. And we also have Desmond Schmaltz, who I said I thought was going to be a steal in this draft. But we'll start with Ben, Xander Ben. I want to make sure I know what he is. I just want to know more about him, man. I might trade up like one pick to get to this guy, so I want to see. We know his strengths and weaknesses, style of play. That's what we want to know. Okay, very interested in talk. I'm going to do play style. Play style and readiness. Okay, so my shot is my best asset. I'd like to use it as much as possible. I will put the puck in the net for you. So he's a sniper. Readiness. All right, we don't really need any more snipers. I feel like I need at least a few seasons. So, okay, so he's 3 years out, but it wouldn't be bad to get Xander Ben. Then after that, I think we're going to go with personality. Let's talk about your personality, baby. I am a consummate professional. I get along with everybody. That is absolutely who you want. So I think I'm going to go for this kid. He's supposed to go like 23rd overall. He is a professional. He's a sniper. I'm not so happy about that. So now I want to take a look. What do we know about him? Yeah, still. He's a sniper. Leadership ability, blah, 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 blah. Maybe he's not the fastest guy in the world, but takes winning seriously, has an incredible drive to win. Loyalty is a concern. So that's the only thing about him I'm not overly jazzed about. So we got this guy. He's a center. We don't really know. Okay, he's got playmaking ability. 3 years out, like TJ Oshie. Yeah, I don't mind this guy either. What about this Duclair kid, right? Bad character, man. You don't want that. But okay, so it says, yeah, look. Weakness, character. Personality meshes well with any room. It's like, are you kidding? Come on. But Emmanuel Duclair from the QMJHL, I'm thinking he's probably... He does have a fair amount of penalty minutes, but I highly doubt he's an enforcer. Chubasov, 3 years out. Probably. This guy, what is he? He's a +6. He's a big boy. He could be a power forward center. And then there's this Hobson kid on left wing, playing in a B league on like the third line. Might not be terrible. So is it this kid? 6'2", 196. So we're gonna click on him. I'm gonna interview him really quick. So I'm gonna say play style. So I'm gonna ask him about his readiness, same as the other guy. Few seasons. He's 3 years out. We're gonna go play style. My shot is my best asset. I'll put the puck in the net for you. So he's a sniper. All right. So skills. Tell me about your strengths and your weaknesses, baby. Give me your strengths. What are your strengths? It's gonna be shooting. Yeah, I can shoot better than most. All right, time is up. Then we can Brandon Sarah. I like his name. 3 years shooting sniper. Yeah. So everybody we're interviewing right now is a freaking sniper. So Ben's a sniper. That guy's a sniper. So I'm very quickly thinking about looking at this kid, this Zamnov kid. I don't know, man. I want to get at least one of these guys, right? So I want to go play style of play. So we're going to go with readiness yet again. Couple seasons, 3 years out. Yep, play style is passes. So he's a playmaker. Okay, that's what we need. Maybe get a sniper playmaker. Jakub Zamnov. I like that. So we're going to go with skills and strengths, baby. Give me your strengths. Give me playmaking a bit. Oh, skating. He's fast. Oh, he's a fast little playmaker, and I think he's a center too, right? Yep, position center. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we got a couple of guys to think about right now. 3 years out, skating, playmaker. I like it. We need to build towards a future, right? So offensive creativity, playmaking ability, and yeah, I don't know what his... So you know what? I'm thinking about going with... So which one did I want to go with, right? He's like Mike Gardner. We don't know anything about his personality, though. So I think I'm going to go with Xander Ben. He's got that leadership ability. And then Zamnov. Loyalty is a concern. So these are the two guys I'm going to go for. I am going to abandon all other pinned players. So in the next episode, when we do the draft, these are the two guys I'm going for. Pick number 23 and pick number 24. I might move up a pick or two. I might go for like pick number 20 because after you get past the top 10, it's kind of like a crapshoot. They don't just take the next person, So now I go back to the draft board. We have champion team status right now. So I do have the 23rd pick, so I'm going to use that to get Zamnov. And I'm thinking about moving up to trying to get maybe the 20th pick. So I'm going to have to remember this, right? So I'm going to try and get the 20th pick at the draft. These guys I think are probably both going to be top 6 forward potential. But the fact that we just jumped up to champion status tells me I need to look at the contracts and see if anybody's growing here, right? So Ovi's back up to 92. Jonesy and Krug are both at 90. Kuzi's at 90. Siemens went to 87 overall. 87. Look at this guy's stats. The speed is not there. Look at him defensively. Look at his shot. Look at his poise. His discipline's even getting better. Dude, he's 87 overall. He's going to be making under $3 million a year. Kasperi Kapanen jumps to 86. That is mental. Patty Mix at 83, I think he still grows even more. He's going to grow even more than that, man. Backlund, you are dead to me. Select, I wish I could buy you out right now, man. I wish I could freaking buy you out right now. I'm getting rid of you. I don't give a care, man. How long do I have you? This year, next year? That's it. This year and next year, I don't even want to buy you out. I want to just get rid of you. I hate you now. DeZingle grew to 85. Gus is still 84. Who else do we got? Nate Shit. He's 83 overall. Les Mis himself, he's another guy that's going to have to hit the road and get gone. Jake Virtanen's growing. He's growing into quite the player right now, but he doesn't want to come back, so I'm probably not going to keep him. What does he want? Jake Virtanen wants 2.5. That's pretty good, man. Jamel Smith, and you know what? Honestly, Matt Luff, dude. He's like legitimately NHL ready. Played 61 games for us, had over 20 points, playing on that third line. You know what? I like you a lot, baby. You're a power forward. You're a tough kid. You know, you're not the quickest guy in the world. You got good poise, though. Defensively, pretty responsible. It's like, you know, I like him. I like Matt Luff. He doesn't cost a lot. What does he want? What does he want? 1.4 for 2 years. You know what, baby? Since you're such a beauty, 1.5. There you go. How do you like me now? Jamel Smith. I love Jamel Smith. He fits everywhere. I just love Jamel Smith. You know. Oh, crap. In the system, what do we have going on here? Do we have any created people making any kind of a jump anywhere? So there's Dupuis. He had 29 points in 60 games with Rimouski, so he actually kind of took a step back. So in the offseason, I'm thinking we're probably going to sign him, right? And then we got this Crooks kid. Remember, we got Crooks. We had Crooks, 21st overall last year. He's a playmaking right winger. So there's another playmaker that in a couple years is going to be joining our team. He's 68 overall. He had 58 points in the minors last year playing for the Niagara Ice Dogs. He was a plus player on their top line. He should be in the 70s starting next year. I like that quite a bit. So you know what? We're going to end the video here. And in the next one, we're going to be at the year 4 draft. That's pretty wild, boys. Year 4 draft. I'm loving it, dude. McDonald's. I'm loving it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It only takes a couple of seconds, and there's new videos for you guys every single day. Until next time, have a good one.